Yo, here we go.
Today we're going to be talking about the NFL Super Bowl 58 and our predictions. Liam, you go first. Who do you think's going to win?
Honestly, I gotta have my money on the 49ers.
Same here, because they got better players. They got George Kittle, Brock Purdy, and Deebo Samuel, and Christian McCaffrey.
Which are like some of the best players in the league.
Yeah.
And Brock Purdy, he came into the season with a pretty good start. He didn't have the best opportunities and the biggest chances because of, Jimmy Garoppolo and all of them. Plus, they had top 5 quarterbacks in the leagues on their team at that time. So there was nothing he could do. Not too much of a good start. But as he made his way through the season, he started having really good passes and all of that. And, honestly, with everything that's been going on for him, they called him Mr. Irrelevant. As he progressed into the season, they started to call him Mr. Relevant and never thought again.
Yeah, I agree. See, the Chiefs, they're going in the Super Bowl with 2 of their main best players. They have Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. But you can't always bet against Patrick Mahomes because he always finds a way to just do it. He just comes out clutch sometimes. And, he has a rocket. He can do what he needs to do. Brock Purdy's a great quarterback, but he's young. He still has some learning to do. I feel like what's going to carry the 49ers is Christian McCaffrey's running. They need to use more of the run game because Kansas City ain't good at blocking the run game. So that's my opinion of what they should do.
And, yeah, Lane, see right there what you were saying. I think I agree with you because, honestly, just what's been going on throughout this season, it's been a roller coaster for both teams, and they've been playing good. Kansas City coming into this, I believe they're not going to have the best start because it always happens. Super Bowl. If you're having a bad start to the season, if you make it to the Super Bowl, you're not going to have a good start in the Super Bowl. So it always comes down to that bad start, that good start of the season, personally. So honestly, I just think that Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, they're not going to play that good.
Yeah, see, I agree. And let's also talk about what happened before Super Bowl. Everybody was surprised that Kansas City beat the Ravens. Ravens are having a great year. Everybody thought Lamar Jackson was going to be MVP because he was the favorite. Even though he wasn't really impressing me, but he was impressing everybody else, apparently. I personally think of him as a running back. He should be a running back, don't you?
Yes.
And then the Lions, they had a great year. Nobody thought they'd be this good, but Jared Goff, he's a very great, talented quarterback. Me personally, when they traded him for Matthew Stafford, I think that the Lions and the Rams, they got an equal trade. I think Jared Goff is personally a little bit better. What do you think?
Honestly, I think the same. Jared Goff is going to be better. He's going to always have that good mentality, that Mamba mentality, as Kobe would always say. And, just the way that they started the season, I knew they were going to have a heck of a season because they played amazing. They have great talent on that team, great young talent. Jared Goff is probably the oldest person on that team, and he got drafted in 2017. He will be a great quarterback going throughout more of these years. As Tom Brady got into the game, his coach believed in him. As he said, they had 5 players, 5 quarterbacks, and 4-string quarterbacks. Tom Brady, all of his quarterbacks got hurt, and boom, he was into that game. They put him in, and he never came off the field.
Jared Goff was never a well-known player, but as he's getting older, he's kind of making his name. He's kind of being like a Tom Brady at an older age. And see, it wasn't just him. He had St. Brown, who has hands. He came in clutch this year, and nobody really knew who he was, and then he did so great this year that he kind of became known and made the Pro Bowl. And then some teams I was surprised that didn't even make the playoffs, like the Bengals. They had a great team. But
once Joe Burrow got out, that was it for him.
Yeah, once Joe Burrow got hurt, they wasn't going to do no good. That shows how good Joe Burrow is for that team. But let's get back on the Super Bowl.
As in my opinion, here's what's going to go down. Christian McCaffrey going to run the heck out of the ball in the Super Bowl. Look, there's only one man that can save us all from this catastrophe that Patrick Mahomes is causing. He is winning so many Super Bowls. He is like a young Tom Brady with young, good talent. He comes in, this will be his third Super Bowl that he has played in. No, excuse me, fourth, but this will be a third if he wins. So, I mean, there's only one man that can save us from this young blood talent, and I think it's going to be Brock Purdy. I think he's got the job, he's going to win it, and he's going to do great.
I think Chris McCaffrey is going to be great because of his run game. I mean, you can't stop it. I mean, you have to be a great D-line to stop it. I mean, you just you can't stop it. He's a great running back, and it used to be Derrick Henry. Everybody thought he was the best. Christian McCaffrey came to Carolina Panthers, and he is the most dominant running back.
Okay, so let's not forget about Nick Bosa though. That guy, he's been like a great pass rusher. Since he came into the NFL, we all knew that he was going to be great. He's got some of the best talent the 49ers have had in years. Coming out of Joe Montana, that guy, he's just been really good. He's been there for that team, and when they needed him most. And we can't forget about, Tyrann Mathieu. He used to play for the Kansas City Chiefs, and for some reason he got traded to the Saints. I mean, I just don't agree with that trade. I don't think that trade was fair because all they got out of it was a first-round pick. Tyrann Mathieu, he was a first-round pick.
I agree with that. That was an unfair trade, and that shouldn't have not happened. That would probably make us lean toward the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, but the Chiefs just don't have the players to win it.
Yes, I do. But, like I said, I think Taylor Swift being in the stands, I think Travis Kelce will have a good game. Like, that game.
See, Taylor Swift,
for some reason,
is cheering on her Swifties, okay? I mean, according to the NFL, who even cares about football anymore? Let's just care about Taylor Swift, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, who cares about Taylor Swift? Who cares about Taylor Swift? We want to watch football, not Taylor Swift. Every time Travis Kelce scores a touchdown, oh, let's look at Taylor Swift's reaction. No, we don't want to see Taylor Swift's reaction. We want to see Travis Kelce booted into the stands.
Look, I seen a video the other day. It literally went.
Oh, and I was going to say one more thing. I heard that Justin Fields might be going to the Atlanta Falcons. What do you say about that?
No, if they got Justin Fields, they have probably a franchise quarterback. The way they're playing with the Bears is not that great. But I think the Falcons will change.
Yeah, I think the Falcons will change too because they got Bijan Robinson and they got a couple other good wide receivers. So the Falcons are going to be good with Justin Fields. Okay, so Justin Fields had DJ Moore and couldn't do nothing with him, but I think he's just going to change with the Falcons. I don't know how, but I think he is. It's going to be hard if he couldn't do nothing with DJ Moore.
I just think without DJ Moore or, Precepts Moore, I just think he's not going to be the quarterback he had been. Personally, I think he's going to be better because of their offense. They have a young offense that can play some football. There's some older players in the league that know how to play better than he does. And I just think that if they keep going, they keep trying, and Bijan Robinson keeps carrying that football team, I think they will be an amazing football team in about 5 years.
Oh yeah, this is time for the Destination Football. So don't take this racist. So I was watching this video and this guy said there should be a black versus white program, and he said, and the other guy said, the only thing that might help the white team is who gets Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, that is like one of the funniest questions ever. Like football. Alright. Well, look, we'll see y'all in the next one. We might make another podcast. Probably will. But next time, we'll be talking about after the Super Bowl.
And thank you for watching.
Hope you have
Love our
a great
fans,
day.
and we're out. Peace.